Hey guys, so uh, last week was fucking horrific with those shingles. I still have a lot of pain. I never thought that you could be in that much pain from shingles, but like the nerves, because it only goes follows the nerves. So the one in my back, like I can't even describe that. It was just fucking so bad. um, and of course, because I'm on methadone, I'm not allowed to take anything. Not that I would want to, although I was close. I was really close. Um, no, my professor even gave me a week off. Um, I don't usually. I'm a very private person, so well, typically, I mean, I know it's different when I share my story with you, but when with people I know, I'm very private. Um, but I confided some of it with my professor, um, especially with my mental health. I didn't share to her that I was suicidal or anything, but that was anyway. She gave me a week off, and that's going to help immensely. The only problem I'm worried about is once I take a couple of days, then it's going to be really, for me, it gets really hard to get back into the groove of things, especially since I've had such a hard time focusing on school and stuff anyways. Um, I thought things would be different when we moved here. I mean, it is. The stress is not even in comparison because it was just such a horrible place to live. It was dark and drabby and brown walls, and nothing was ever fixed or anything. Um, but I mean, as far as that, it's a lot better here. Um, but my neighbor upstairs has a couple of boys, and I'm not kidding. From the time they wake, they're only here a few days a week, but the time they are here, from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed, I'm not kidding you, they do not stop running. And it literally sounds like a fucking earthquake through the ceiling. TJ, what are you doing in my file box? You're such a weirdo. Yeah, you weirdo. Telling you, if it wasn't for him and Aislinn, I would have left this shithole a long time ago. So, these headaches are so bad. I think this is just one thing. I don't know if it's my mental health or what, but I need to get back on my health and nutrition kick. Just, I'm so fucking tired. I don't know how to get past this being so tired all the time that I just don't want to do anything. And it's so hard to force yourself. Like, I don't know if you guys, I watch all these tips and tricks on these channels, and like I said before, they make it look so easy, but it's not. It's fucking hard. I just, I don't, the biggest part is I don't understand why I'm so much worse off today than when I was enduring it, or even right after I left. I mean, I don't get why it's been like 10 years now since I got away from that life. And I'm worse now today than I was then. And I don't understand that. I don't know if that's the same for you guys. Um, and if you have any answers, please leave it in the comments, because I don't, and I can't afford a shrink. Luckily here in Canada, not so much luckily, but because it hasn't helped so far, but I'll leave it in the link below. It's called Al, uh, Ability, I think, and it's a free mental health workshop, whatever, for people. And they have different ones. I'm like for anxiety and depression and all that, I'm taking the trauma module. It talks a lot about mindfulness, so it that part does help. It teaches you how to do grounding techniques and stuff, especially when you're with my PTSD and my anxiety, especially when I have to go out because of my social phobia disorder. But it does help a little bit. It depends on how bad it is. But it's something if you don't have anything. Um, I've been to the community counseling center here in North Bay a couple times, and I've never been treated so badly in my fucking life. I guess what do I expect from free community counseling? But um, getting help, I mean, they wonder why the suicide rate is so high for people with addictions and mental health. It would help if you let us get help without having to pay $200 a fucking hour. That would make all the difference. So, like, and this ability course, as great as it is, you do it by yourself. So not only do you have to force yourself to stick to a schedule, which you already have a hard time with because you can't focus and you're all over the fucking place and you don't leave your house and you can't work and you can't focus on school, and you have a therapist that checks in through the comments and opens every module for you. Um, they have a crisis line there. That's about it. So if you really, really want people to get better, I suggest you politicians and governors and presidents and prime ministers get your fucking shit together and actually do something to help us so we can get better and be productive members of society. Anyways, so my house is trashed. I'm trying to get the energy to clean up. God, Aizen doesn't deserve this, man. I can't believe he's actually outside playing. I'm happy about that, because this past couple weeks, all he does all day is playing Minecraft. He's missed so much school, not just because of COVID, but because of me, his own mental health, because of his ADHD and his anger and behavioral issues. It's just, it's so overwhelming. I need to take a shower. Even that is like literally a chore. I don't understand why, but it is. Anyways, okay, this is my rant for the day. I've got some things coming up, positive things, that I'll share with you in the next video. And please pray for Aizen and I, and pray that these things finally go through and we finally get some good luck in our lives, and I'll finally figure out a way to get out of this rut. Anyways, keep your chin up. Please know this is a safe place. Message me anytime. Message in the comments. Whatever you need to do, but no, you're not alone. And I know what it feels like to be so completely isolated and alone and feel like nobody gets it, nobody gives a shit. especially those people close to you. But you're not. Reach out to me anytime. I'd love to have somebody to talk to that gets it. Anyways, love you guys. Be safe.